Hello everyone!
Hey everyone!
Well, welcome back to Dog and Partridge Place of Home Fine Craft House. If you haven't met him before, he's not economical, he's dog friendly, he's beer friendly, it's the world famous Alan Partridge. And by special appearance, it's the guys from Brew.
Hey!
Welcome guys!
Thank you.
That's weird.
Thank you for inviting us.
No, you're welcome. Thanks for coming over and testing all your beers.
Yes. No pressure.
No pressure. It is tap takeover day at the Dog and Partridge, and we've got all your beers for you to tell us what they are and for us to sample.
Excellent.
It's a bit cosy in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get the fan on.
Right, so I do believe, guys, you brought us a new one from,
Brew York,
and it's called,
Karma Chameleon.
and it is.
A 3.8 session pale.
Hey, look, he's done this before. It's
It's a very professional start, isn't it?
right. Have you both made this recipe? As you say, they've lent you the recipe.
So this is an official recipe from the guys at Brew York. They've given us this to sort of scale down. So this is the first iteration, the first crack at it. We are getting some cans of the official product sent in the post so we can sort of directly compare. But on its own, it stands well.
That's your camera, Andy.
You don't face camera when you're at a bar. You always do this, don't you?
Yeah, this is where you got
I spent a lot of time at a bar.
Well, it smells bloody lovely.
Yeah. What hops did you say is in this one?
In this one, so it's a mixture of cryo and non-cryo. So we've got Citra, Mosaic, and the other two off the top of my head.
Yeah, you can certainly tell Citra in there, can't you?
Yeah.
A good fruit punch, yeah.
So it's quite modestly hopped.
Yeah.
Obviously for a 3.8, you don't want it to be outrageous. It needs to be in balance. So it's got a great nose on it for the amount of hops that are in it.
Right, I'm going in.
I'm going in. Let's try it, guys.
That's nice.
Oh, that's good. That's cracking.
Yeah.
Nice, good stone fruit flavours in there. Nice and light, nice and crisp, and actually nice
Very
and
refreshing.
refreshing.
Yeah.
At that ABV point, I think it's got a good mouthfeel as well. It's not too thin.
Yeah. It doesn't taste water or anything, does it? It doesn't taste like it is a...
It's a
decent
summer crushable beer.
Yeah.
So you're releasing this as a kit.
We will be, when we've got the sort of all go from Brew York.
Any idea what sort of price range that'll be aimed at?
This will be probably sort of late 20s.
Yeah, that's still good value.
Yeah.
Just because of the lupulin enhanced hops, they're pricey. So, but yeah, no more than 30.
Yes.
Right, I'm going to give it 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Straight away.
I'm giving it 8.5.
He's off.
No mention of any other channel here, please.
Right. Moving swiftly on, what beer are we going to next, bro?
Well, guess what? We're going to go one of Brew Days again, bro.
Strength!
We're going to go to their Vandant.
Light bulb.
Vandant Light Bulb IPA. Now, who come up with this recipe?
That's just a clone. We don't have
Just
any.
a clone?
This has got nothing to do with Verdant whatsoever, apart from the fact that this is a clone of one of their beers.
How do you
Disclaimer.
come up with a clone beer?
Well, with a lot of research. So I mean,
Oh,
lots
okay.
of people. Verdant have done interviews or something in a magazine where they sort of discuss that recipe in particular. So
Yeah.
taking information from that and then other sources and sort of gathering together that and coming up with something that we think is similar.
Yeah.
Now, usually on these videos, I'm newing, but I'm not because I was drinking this last night.
Yeah, I have to put them on within a couple of days of you guys coming, mate, just so they're nice and chilled.
Yeah.
They've been in my fridge a couple of days, just so you can get them nice down to temperature, because obviously it's been really warm out there, and I've got no other storage apart from actually when I'm serving the kegs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This is it.
And this is all grain, isn't it? Obviously.
This is all grain again, guys,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
These are all grain beers today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of price we're talking on that one, do you know off the top of your heads?
It's on the website.
If you'd like to go across to the Brew Day website,
Yes, check out their website, by the way. It's really good. Easy to
it's really good. It is really good.
There's too many things on there for me to remember the price.
Yeah, of course it is,
Yeah.
yes.
It's reasonable.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
It's got a cracking
Excellent
nose,
value.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
Not dissimilar to the last beer we just
No.
had, but not quite as punchy as the last beer for on the nose, is it?
No. Should it be clear on that, guys?
No, this is a hazy number.
Yeah.
I mean, Verdant only make hazy beer, so yeah, it's sort of true to style.
Right, I'm going in this one. Oh, I see now, love that.
Sure, the front door.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
That is fantastic. That is really good, isn't it? It is really good. Yeah, I have to say, I had a few of these last night, and it's.
I didn't have any of these last night, but that's cracking. Peachy, stone fruity, and I think there's a lot more mouthful feel on this one.
It is.
Don't know whether I've put this because of the gas, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it is a cracking beer.
cracking beer, guys.
I'm going in 10 out of 10 again.
10 out of 10.
There's a running theme here today, isn't there?
I don't get a 10 out of 10 today because the guys might just leave
Well.
in disgust.
Okay. Brilliant beer. Lovely.
That is tasty.
A third
A
beer.
well
then,
brewed beer by yourself.
Oh, of course. Yes, I mean, obviously all your kits come with easy instructions to follow.
That's right.
You can do those in a one brew system, or you can do them mash tun system,
Yep.
etc.
Yeah.
Brew in the bag.
Yeah, we give the as concise an instruction as possible. Obviously, everyone's brewing system varies a bit at home, and that'll affect water volumes and stuff. But yeah, we try to sort of make it as easy to follow as possible.
Right.
Lovely. Third beer then, bro.
Third beer, one of my favourite sounding beers, is Voice of the Nectarons.
If you're of a certain age, you'll remember what is it? Captain Scarlet. Nectarons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a bit like that.
Let me put these out of the way so we don't get mixed up down here.
Okay, there's a lot of beer going on here today.
Yeah. A few more people than we normally have in the Dog Partridge. It's normally not this cosy.
Four's usually about its maximum, isn't it? It's not a big studio, folks. It's really not.
As you know, these guys are just finding out. It looks a lot bigger on the internet.
Right, well, that one's even easier.
It is looking a bit.
Is it supposed to look like soup?
No.
The brewer's got it wrong then.
How fresh into a keg is it?
It's about halfway down actually,
Oh,
because
right.
I've put it on and then you guys said you couldn't come, so I took it off again, put it back on again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's hazier than when we've made it.
I think the problem
um,
I've had is cold crashing.
Yeah.
Because when I kegged this beer, I don't think it was cold enough to clear it. And I had a hell of a job siphoning it out of the fermenter into the keg. And I even got a filter on and it was like kept running up.
So, I mean, obviously, if you're pulling from the bottom of the keg, you're going to be taking what's dropping out in the fridge now. So, I mean, maybe a better cold crush would have helped. But yeah, it just looks a bit turbid.
Slightly
It's supposed to be
strange
hazy
as well.
sweet, but-
Slightly strange nose, do you think?
Yes, what have you done to it, Dave?
Bit grassy.
Don't know, guys. I don't know if you can taste like this or not.
I mean, should it smell like that? I mean, obviously we're going off bat here. I mean, it's got a bit of a lemongrass almost smell to it,
To
hasn't
me,
it?
it smells great.
Yeah.
Orangey peachy kind of a smell coming through.
I mean, the
Mix it with
Nectaron should have a more of a pineapple-y sort of tropical
Yeah.
fruit nose to it.
It's
And you get that.
it's
You
quite
get that.
on the palate.
So who came up with this recipe, guys? This is
It's one of Matt's, this one.
one of Matt's, eh?
Yeah.
Not taking no credit here, Andy. Are we?
No, I know.
Well, Andy did win the Eureka Whacker.
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
That
yeah,
was-
yeah.
IPA of the year, so
Yeah, that was
Which
Yeah,
it reminds me of every day at work because it's on the wall.
Yes.
I've won no awards, sadly.
What do we think then, fellas?
I think it's cracking.
It is cracking beer.
Yep.
Peachy, stone fruity, all the citruses in there.
There's a lot of citrus going on
Three
there.
hot,
Yeah.
hot bomby recipes there, haven't
It's nice and smooth, even though it does look a bit cloudy.
you? Yes.
It tastes great.
Cloudy stroke murky. Yeah.
Like the soup.
What do you reckon, bro? Is it a 10 out of 10?
I think it's a 10 out of 10. It's probably this is probably one of my favourites, if I'm honest.
It's 10 out of 10 for me, but I still prefer the Verdant. Well, you know,
I prefer the Verdant as well.
it's cracking beer though.
Yeah.
Does it taste like it should do, guys, do you, from your memory?
Is it slightly...
Well,
Slightly
you've
more
got
than-
it through a hand pull, so that's going to be knocking some of the CO2 as it comes through and giving it that a bit more of a creamy feel. I've not tried it like that before, so I don't know. But it's nice like this. But obviously we had it on keg straight
Possibly have
through
a bit
an
more fizz
altar.
with
A
it.
bit more
Yeah,
fizz and
yeah.
maybe a bit more sort of crispness on the palate. But it tastes good on the pull.
Brilliant. Beer number 4, I believe.
Pin number 4! Oh my god!
Now I believe we're going to the taps at the back for this, aren't we?
We're going to the new taps at the back. These are recently been installed into the Dog and Partridge by my good self, of course.
And this is Gamma Ray.
This is Gamma Ray by Beavertown.
Very popular in pubs these days. You see it Club Bear
And in most of the pubs, it's on tap.
Yeah.
It's on tap and it's phenomenally expensive usually if you're going to a pub.
Yes.
Never under £5 a pint.
Never, not that I've ever had it. Anyway. Thank you very much.
That's it. Get laughing your around
Now this obviously might have a little bit more fizz to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all the coming through the tap.
that. Again, it's all served on the same gas. Is it slightly hazy, Gamma Ray?
No.
You could have said yes, you did.
Yes, it is.
It should be a bit clearer.
I think the viewers might have had Gamma Ray. Normally it's a pretty crystal clear pint.
I mean, it is clearer than
It's
the
definitely
fizz
is,
gas, but,
yeah.
you know.
Translucent. It's,
Yeah.
Again, so you've come up with like a similar kind of recipe to your
Exactly.
liking of Gamma Ray.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put it out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Put it on your website and
Yeah. Not
yeah,
forget.
should be clear, should be fizzy.
I mean, it has got more life. Certainly on my glass, I've got more life going on it
Yes.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
it smells fantastic. Very similar, 4 quite similar beers today as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, sort of. Right, I'm going in.
Going in.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that is good. Hello.
That's rubbish.
Absolutely rubbish. You nearly swallowed the glass. That is fantastic. Actually, now I didn't have one of these last night, and that is.
So it's got more of an assertive bitterness than the others.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It is
More-
more dry, this, isn't it?
Yes, I mean these are sort of more on the New England IPA sort of spectrum, and this
Yeah.
is more of a sort of straight up IPA to West Coast. So yeah,
Yeah.
assertive bitterness, like crisp on the
Yeah.
palate.
So has that got sentinel in it, can you remember? Because it's got that sentinel-y type.
Off the top of
Sure,
my head,
it's
Dave,
to
I did the research for me.
I know these guys can prepare.
But again, it is on the website, and the hops used are listed on there. So it's got quite a few. I think there's 6 different hops in it.
Yeah.
It's crisp, it's clear, it's refreshing. It's quite Moorish, isn't it? You might want to go
It's one of
back
our favourite ones to pack up.
for more noise.
Not Moorish at all.
Yes.
I think that's 4 10 out of 10 today, bro.
Of course it is, yes.
That's pretty good being the rear, isn't it?
Yes.
Normally I would have researched the beers, you see, and told everybody the time what they got in them, but I thought
Just thought we would have done it. Yeah.
There's no need to do that today. We got the guests from the main anything.
Shall I move on to what's coming next, bro?
You can move on and tell us what's next. It won't be as exciting as this time because obviously these guys won't do it.
I won't, unless we've got people from
Oh,
Dark
not
coming in. Hang on. Unless they stay. Yeah.
I can't drive anymore.
We've got Dark Rock Birra Italia.
Yes, we have indeed, sir. That's a lager made with new lager yeast. We'll be
Lager.
talking about that in our next video.
Munton's Mild.
That's it. 1 tin kit.
Oh, what's one name is it? And Dark Rock Smoke and Porter. See what you've done there.
I didn't. They didn't.
Well, I did it, alright. Start. Bit late in the video, start there.
Can't get the stuff these days, honestly.
Well, I think we'd like to say a massive thank you to the guys
Yes.
for coming on today.
Thank you very
Pleasure
much.
to come. Pleasure to come.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
the sun's shining now. Alright. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Well, that just leaves me to say a goodbye from him,
And a goodbye from In.
and a goodbye from him,
And a goodbye from In.
and a huzzah to the Queen and the King.
Cheers.
Even.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers.
Cheers.